Hey, my peeps. How are you guys doing? Sorry I'm so late. I was, as Timothy Bishop, otherwise known as Nintendo Capri Sun, would say, I was in the bathroom. But anyway. What were we working on?
Right.
What were we working on? Quests. Hotel in the Garnier district.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, we haven't visited the Garnier district yet. The Garnier district. This is a Garnier district. Famous for being home to Heimdall's Opera House, as well as a bunch of expensive jewelers and hotels. So it's kind of an entertainment district then. It seemed like the kind of place we'd be spending much time in, at least. There's a casino in one of the clubs around here too. Probably goes without saying, but it's completely off limits to us. I have to admit, I am curious. Boo. I can do without the casino, but I'd love to see something of the Opera House someday. I mean, their operas are the face of Erebonian culture, after all. I'd love to see one too, especially if I could get one of the box seats. Must be amazing to earn such high praise from you two. Right now, we got a request to take care of, so let's take a look around. A fine idea. Don't tell me you're downright famished from all the sightseeing, right? I mean, this is the biggest city in the continent, after all. But fear not, my stall sells just what you need. Food! A tomato sandwich and a banana crepe. I don't really sell too much food. Let's see what I can... I forgot that I could sell all these. Der Himmel. Really is an incredible hotel. It's supposedly been visited by wealthy nobles and international VIPs since the Middle Ages, and it shows. It's probably the fanciest hotel in the country, to be honest. I never thought I'd get the chance to stay here. I go up into the VIP section. It's like this leads to the hotel's VIP area. We probably shouldn't so much as look there without permission. I'm looking in there. And there's nobody there. And there's nothing there. Welcome to the Himmel. Excuse us, we're here to learn more about the request received from this hotel. Is the manager available? You should know who we are if you mention that we're from Thor's military camp. Oh yes, we've heard all about you. Unfortunately, however, Noble had to leave on urgent business. He should be back during the afternoon though, so might I request that you turn then? If that's the case. There isn't much to do if he isn't here, so leaving this request for later seems like our only option. Yeah, I was gonna take care of the other son. Got it. Oh. There was a scene playing. Well, hello there. Are you here on a field trip? What a pleasure to see young students such as yourselves learning more about our rich culture. A Heimdall Opera House embodies one of Airbuddy's longest-standing traditions, so I recommend you pay it a visit. There's also son Corius, who is currently a national treasure on display.
So this is the Opera House, huh? Might be nice to see a show sometime.
You need to reserve your seats 2 months in advance, though.
And that's just for the cheap seats.
What a beautiful tiara. I'm so glad I made the time to come and see it for myself. I never thought I'd have the chance to view the legendary Crimson Tiara in person. I think we know what's happening to that tiara. Its tiara is so elegant, so beautiful, I can't help but sigh. I pride myself on having quite a collection of jewelry, but nothing I own holds a candle to it. Perhaps if you'd be able to marry into royalty, I could have possessed something this exquisite. Welcome to San Corey's Jewelry. Ah, has this diamond bracelet caught your eye? Designed in a style popular in Heimdall during the Middle Ages, when the Crimson Tiara was created. Welcome to our store. Have you checked out what you'd like to purchase? We offer an installment plan for customers interested in purchasing high-value items. If you'd like to learn more, please inquire with any member of our staff. Deep. Oh, wow. Things are quite valuable. This month we had to do some engineering work here in preparation for displaying the tiara. Now this business is fitted with the Ranford Company's most cutting-edge security system. Hey, the legendary Phantom Thief B could surpass this. So just relaxing. Enjoy a look around our town. Yeah. About that. Himmel. Yep. Alright, done all of the things. Those districts.
Looks like we've hit a dead end.
This area seems easy to get lost in.
Ow. Poop. Good shit. Nona's my friend. We're always together. Meow. Cha-Cha's parents are regularly out of town, unfortunately. They always leave her with us. I was worried at first about how she'd feel being away from her friend. She seems pretty happy. Between Cha-Cha and Nona, things have been much more fun around here. Ariel has a population of 800,000, making it the most populated city in the Empire, known all of Western Zemuria. Also happens to be one of the oldest cities, boasting over 1,000 years of history. And you can see that history clears plain day in places like Valve Flame Palace or the passageways into the city. Ho ho, you can study the city your whole life and still have more to learn. Guess trying to be Santa Claus. Oh, by the way, for those of you watching live or shortly afterwards, I hope you guys have a fairly decent Christmas. Okay. Right. Where's I headed next? Phew, the amount of deliveries I gotta make always jumps up whenever the summer festival starts closing in. No problem though, if I grew up here, I know this place like the back of my hand. You don't like going to Ragnet's family home. Hey.
I'll handle it.
Oh wow, we haven't been to Dracula's Plaza yet. I'm kind of surprised. This is Dracula's Plaza. Large building you can see in the distance is Valflame Palace, home of the Imperial family and government. I can see a statue of Emperor Dracula's and the Lionheart in the center of this lot as well. Ha, this is the one place in Tabula that never gets any less time no matter how many times it's here. Well, it came all the way over here. We might as well go take a closer look. Yep.
Leave it to me.
Right.
I think we're better off playing cards instead. The Imperial Guardsmen, well, really Skullus have always near the palace. Or at least I think so. Yeah, this is our turn. You ain't gonna find any places bigger than this one to play around in. Right. Let's play some ball. Whether like this, we can keep it around for hours. My parents are both Imperial family fanatics. I can't believe they're out surveying potential spots to watch the parade for 2 days in advance. Whereas yet, no matter where their obsession takes them, they always drag me along. But do they care what I want? No. How dare the Imperial Chronicle write something like this? Don't they realize that Princess Alphen is an Erebonian idol? Don't they realize what she means to us? Far too early for her to get married. She's 15 now, though. It'd be completely bizarre for there to be someone she's fond of already. Always a parade on the first day of the summer festival. Well, a few chances for regular people like us to see the Imperial family in person. I can't wait. Anton's actually a poet, you know? He's been using his tragic love life as inspiration for everything he writes. Traveling only reminds him of his past rejections, which helps him to write more. Remember Anton, right? So this is Valflame Palace. It's just magnificent. If I were even 1,000th as majestic as this building, maybe she wouldn't have rejected me. She didn't reject you, dude. She has a sister complex. And you would not have liked marrying it, you know. Trust me. Why, hello there. Have you come all to hear a symphony of love as it resounds throughout the city? And we meet here at the Grand Marquis in Kellic. What do you need here? Oh, how silly of you. I'm a free spirit, one who's everywhere, yet nowhere. His dark side is probably here for the summer festival. Okay, now that we have thoroughly talked to everyone, welcome, would you like some gelato? Excuse me, I'd like to. Oh wow, I had a lot of you today. How many will you be having and what flavors? I'll take lemon. I'll play along with her. Unfortunately, we haven't come to just purchase your assuredly delicious gelato. You're sent by the governor to assist you with a request. Oh, so that's why you're here. Sorry about that. Haha, no worries. May I ask what you need help with? Of course. There's a customer who stopped by for some gelato the other day, you see. Told me about how his hat was a handmade gift he received from someone very special to him. Ironically, he dropped it by my stall, and there's been no sign of him ever since. That's not good. Especially if it was so important to him. He's probably devastated after he realized he lost it too. Which means he's most likely frantically searching for it as we speak. Catch being that he's unaware of where he Yeah, that's probably it. I probably would have given it back to him by now if he had been a regular customer. He's definitely not. Well, if you knew who he was, this wouldn't be a problem. How old do you think he was? Say he was in his 20s at least. He mentioned that he was from Ost District. That's all I know though, so. How many 20-something males are there in Hamdall? More than would make this easy. Still, knowing he's in the Ost District should make things easier. Oh, yeah, that's where your house is, isn't it? Exactly. This district has a strong sense of community, and I know a pub owner who may know us. I assume we'll find him eventually. I see no reason why not go to this pub. Probably our best bet. We take that with us, Jasmine? Of course, here you go. Thank you. Okay, Marcus. Lead the way. Of course. Pub's called Gamgee's, and its owner is named by, well, Gamgee. It's located across the center of the district. They're always good for getting info. Good luck finding him. I owe you some gelato for this. Don't worry, we'll make sure he gets his head back. Oh. Oh. But don't you see? That's South Flame Palace. It's simply amazing. It's amazing. This is Valplane Palace. Where the Imperial Guard is. It's a pretty imposing building, though. Looking up at it, one could really appreciate the grand scale of this nation. True. Oh, you're all here too? Wait, what are you guys doing here? Oh, coincidence. It's not like we were planning to run into you here. Your group's supposed to be focusing on the western half of the city. I seem to recall your group being assigned to cover the east side, and yet here you are. This must be where our areas overlap. Have you been going around exploring all the places on your list, too, then? Yes, we only just arrived here by tram a little while ago. How's everything coming along, P? Not bad. Still, in a city this big, it's quite a coincidence to just run into each other like this. True, perhaps fate keeps trying to bring us together. I take it you put you all in the old guild house too, then. Yeah, I have to say, I didn't see that coming. That seems like it's a meddling type, Marcus. I wish I could disagree. I'm sure he has his reasons. We explored almost half of our assigned areas so far. How about you? I'd say we've been to about half of ours too. I see. It seems like we'll all have some more legwork ahead of us. Yeah, give it our best out there. Oh, hey, why don't we all get to lunch together later? That sounds wonderful. No guarantee we'll be able to get together again during our visit, after all. True, it'd be a perfect chance to exchange information as well. I have no objections. Alright then. Just give us a call on the Arcus when you're ready to take a break for lunch. I'll do the same. Sounds like a plan. Back to exploring. Yeah, let's move on to the next area. Later, everyone. Later. Later, Gators. Alright, let's get back to exploring now. Right. Let's see if we can finish scouting our assigned area before noon. We already finished.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Almost forgot about turbo mode. Go to Valancourt Street. Valancourt. Gonna finish off this request. Good day, everyone. I assume you finished Norton's request. Oh yeah, here you go. Thank you very much. I'll go call Norton back out here, so please make yourselves comfortable on the sofa.
Nice work out there. Had the photos you took developed too and gave him a once over.
How are they? I was a bit nervous knowing that a pro would be looking at them.
Let me tell you, there was no need for that. Took some nice shots. They're just right for this.
That's a relief. Nice, good for you. All the comments seem to be in order.
Yep, looks good to me. All I gotta do is plan out the pamphlet's layout and we'll be done.
That's wonderful. Running around Valancourt Street was worth it then. I'd say. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. You did great work. Alright, can't forget hanging over your reward. Here you go. That's very nice of you. Thanks.
Time for me to get back to work. Feels like a lot less to handle thanks to all you, though.
Is Christian. Now we're going to the place where Sam was. Hung out after he got done with his adventures.
Hey, Marcus? Need something from me?
I do. Can you take a look at this hat for us? We're searching for its owner and thought you might know who it might belong to.
Sure, I'm sure I've seen this before.
I figured.
Oh, I remember now. Jim's wife made this for him after they got married. I was crazy about it and wouldn't stop showing it off, so I tried my best to erase the damn thing from my mind.
That's Jim's, is it?
Surprised he dropped something that important to him, though. Well, hurry up and give it back to him. He'll probably cry tears of joy. As I learned, he's off work today, so you should find him at his house. Just try to keep this a secret from his wife if you can.
Things could get awkward if she heard that he dropped it, I guess. Discretion might be a good idea. You know where he lives? Yeah, step outside, take a slight right, and head down the steps. It's directly ahead. Give you the impression, Game G.
Don't sweat it.
Man, I'm so bored. We get more customers with the summer festival. You know, order something or I'm gonna die of boredom. See what you got. Elegant fried fish, and golden juice. I've seen some of that golden juice. Gotten it from a number of locations. One being Fresh Time. One being it's like a turmeric drink. Very tasty. Downstairs. Oh. Not where I thought. The stairs. Oh, this must be it. Oh, hello there, Marcus. Seem like Jim's home. Yeah, let's ask Grass where he is. Happen to know where Jim is, would you? Just missed him, actually. You wandered out a short while ago without so much as a word. Been acting a bit odd for the past few days, so you happen to know anything, would you? No, of course not. Right. What do you need him for anyway? Oh, Gamgee wanted me to pass a message on to him, that's all. That's the kind of thing you'd want to do face to face. Wouldn't have gone too far. Thank you for letting us know. Sorry for intruding. I know where this. She seems like the type who would. Come on, Tram, hurry up. I wish I could remember where I dropped it. Jim, there you are. Found him just in time. That would have been easy to find if you've gotten on a tram. Did you say find him? You looking for me for some reason? Yeah, we were. You wouldn't happen to be here, Switch. My hat. I can't believe it. This is it. The hat that Cross made for me. Oh, thank Adios. I've been looking all over for this for the past few days. Where in the world did you find it? I didn't find it at all. Lady at the gelato store by the plaza picked it up after you dropped it. Oh. Now I think about it, I do remember taking it off over there since my head was getting itchy. And then? You accidentally dropped it? What's that? Yeah, do you hear Cross? Sorry, Marcus. I decided to follow you after after I realized what I did. I can't believe you, Jim. Oh, did you drop that? Didn't even tell me the truth about it. Sorry, I just didn't want to upset you. That's not how you felt. Still should have told me. Did you swear to never keep anything from me when we got married? More upset about the fact that you broke that oath than anything else. You're right. I'm so sorry. I should have told you right away. I'll forgive you this time. Thank you so much for sharing it. I couldn't be more grateful. This is even close to a proper word, but here. Sure we can have these? Oh, by all means. Please give our thanks to the lady at the gelato store, too. Of course. Well then, let's go home, darling. Wouldn't want to waste your day off now, would we? No, we would not. Again, thank you all so much for this. So you managed to find him, then? Thank goodness. How can I ever repay you? Becky, you're overestimating what we actually did. Don't worry about it. See, that's not true at all. Speaking of which, you must all be exhausted after all you're running around. I'll have some gelato to refresh yourself. You mean it? Ah, thank you. It's the least I can do. What a treat, thank you. These look deliciously refreshing. Okay, well. Now to go back to the Garnier. I just want y'all to know I don't normally eat that much. Considering the size of the capital, I'm not surprised we worked up such an appetite running around. Well, I guess we ought to have plenty of energy to make some good progress this afternoon. Indeed, although there's really nothing we can do about those two. This is getting ridiculous. They seem comfortable during the entire meal, too. I can only hope we'll be able to find some way to reconcile our differences soon. I know, but nothing good ever comes from rushing these things. Got a feeling they're going to get over it on their own soon. Very soon. Hope you're right. Anyway, we should get back to work. Shouldn't take us too much longer to finish things up. Yeah, I think we got maybe one mandatory task left. Yeah, that one we just couldn't do because the client was out at the time. Hopefully he's back by now. We'll go check in when we get a chance. See you all again at some point. Hope this field study proves fruitful for us. Agreed. Good luck, everyone. Catch you later. Alright, let's head back to hotel in the Garnier district. Hope the manager's back in. Okay, now it's time to go to the Heimdaller. The Garnier district. Der Himmel. Welcome to Der Himmel. Might you be searching for a room? Oh, yeah, it seems like the owner's back. Actually, we're here for a monster extermination request in place. Oh, you came to take care of that for us, did you? You all seem rather young. Are you sure you'll be able to handle it? I have significant experience in monster extermination. I don't foresee any problems. Explain to me what exactly you'd like us to do. Well, if you insist. First involves the eradication of a monster currently living underneath this hotel. Underneath? You see, beneath the city lies a network of underground passages built during the Middle Ages. These passages happen to lead directly into this hotel's basement. It was originally constructed during the so-called Dark Ages. I remember reading something about that in the book a while back. Yeah, these tunnels apparently have been unattended for a long time now. Correct, however, lately there seems to be a concerning increase in the number of monsters inhabiting them. An employee went to investigate and brought back reports of a particularly large creature in there too as well. Before we occasionally put in a request for the guild to clear out the monsters underground one. This isn't an option this time as the guild branches in the city closed over a year ago. Doesn't sound good. Our customers certainly won't be able to rest easy with dangerous creatures prowling around beneath them. Do you think you can take care of this matter for us? Certainly, just leave anything. Can you explain how we're to enter the underground passage? First, you'll need this key. Use it to unlock the door on the opposite side of the entrance hall. That will lead you down to the underground passage. However, I'm afraid I know nothing of the passage's layout, including how vast the network of tunnels is. Please do be careful down there. Be well. Alright, as soon as we are prepared, head down into the underground passage. Roger. We're going to need to make sure we got all our equipment. Roger.
Lady Clotilde, is it time for you to depart?
Yes, I'll be stepping out for a while. But more importantly, who do we have here?
Is that... No way!
Vita Clotilde?
Whoa! I can't believe it! It's really her!
I never thought I'd actually get the chance to meet her.
Wait, who is this now?
You three, don't just stand there staring. You're in the presence of the legendary opera singer Vita Clotilde, the Azure Diva herself.
The Azure Diva, huh? I do recall hearing that name at some point.
Wait, you don't know who she is?
I'm not surprised. Opera is a world unto itself. I expect there are multitudes who have never heard of me before. I'm Vita Clotilde, an opera singer. I'd be delighted if you would come and hear me sing sometime.
It's a pleasure to meet you. She's really pretty. By the way, I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. You're all students then? Did you come here by hopes of getting my autograph by any chance? Of course we did! What other reason could we possibly have to be here? Okay, cool your jets, you two. We're all students from Thor's Military Academy in Trista. Came to the capital on field study, started making our rounds, and ended up here. Aw. Way to take the weight down my sails. Military Academy, you say? That mean you've come to take care of the beast in the underground passage? Yep. Just about to get started. Leave that monster to us. Have it down to the count before you know it. We're relieved to hear that. I'm quite worried ever since I first started hearing about it. Still, you said you're here on a field study. My schools these days certainly put their students through some challenging coursework. Doubt there are any other academies in the country with a curriculum quite like ours. I'm sorry. I need to be on my way, or I'll be late for my rehearsal. If you'll excuse me. Our apologies for delaying you. Not at all. It made for a pleasant diversion. Wish you all the best with your field study. I'm sure it won't be easy. Wow. She's even prettier in person than she is in photographs. Yeah, nothing compares to the real thing. Oh no, we forgot to get her autograph. Oh, what a shame. Still, she seemed like a fine woman. Not just beautiful, but considerate and patient as well. Yeah, I got that impression too. She's a famous opera singer, huh? I feel like it wouldn't take too much. Kirk seemed to be a fan of hers. What's wrong, Fee? Probably nothing. Anyway, there's some creature waiting down there for us. Serving an eviction notice. The door to the underground is on the right-hand side of the hall, so once we're ready to go. Oh, the door's unlocked now. Sounds like it's quite a maze down there. Yeah, I should probably make sure we're well prepared before going in. Also seems like a wise idea. Be sure we finished all our other tasks. Well, we finished all of it. So this is what the underground passage looks like inside. Wow, it seems crazy they built something like this in the Middle Ages. Seems like the monster we're after must be pretty deep inside too. RFE, just to be sure. We're both ready to begin exploring, right? Of course. If I couldn't be of service in situations like these, it'd be pointless for me to be here. Same here. I got your back. Looks like it's time we finally formed a successful combat league. We have different approaches to combat, but we both show our true worth on the battlefield. Now you wish to bring further shame upon yourself, and I feel the same. True. I'll try to match the rhythm of your breathing. We'll do everything we can to support you too. Alright, let's go.
Right.
Of course.
Probably need her.
My turn.
Right.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
It's my turn. Exactly.
My turn. Hey! Evil will fall before my name. Is that a treasure chest?
Grand Press.
I'll handle it.
Okay, so we do not have. The heck? Protection. That's all we need. Dragon Vision. Chakravarti Drill. Sin and Gem.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
My turn.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
My turn. Hey!
My turn.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
I'll handle it. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Oh. Right. I did that.
Now's our chance. My turn.
It's my turn.
My turn.
My turn. Hey! We should keep going. This would make a great training area. I envy the people who live around here.
Only you would see an underground passage and think about training.
The advantage is
My
ours.
turn.
Right. Huh?
Right. Now. This is what we're really capable of.
eliminated. Let's get going. Success!
Got our first level up of the game, I think. I think there might have been one. Area bomb. Just go back and see that we got all the chests in the previous area. No, we did not. Okay.
Is that a treasure chest?
I'll handle it.
Right.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Okay,
It's my turn.
Of course. Hey!
I'll handle it.
I'll pick you up.
Nice work.
I was just following your lead.
Okay. Nice, Sepith.
My turn.
Right. My turn. Now.
Okay,
I'll pick you up.
It's my turn. Eat that.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Right.
I'll handle it.
What? Items.
You have my face.
I'll handle it.
It's my turn.
Thanks. My turn. Hey!
I'll handle it.
Leave it to me. Eat that. That takes care of them.
Oh. Well, that thing was rather mysterious.
My turn.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
Of course. My turn.
Okay,
It's my turn. Eat that.
Of course.
my turn. My turn.
It's my turn. That takes care of that.
Oh, by the way, we might have to do a little bit of training at the end. We have many.
Advantage is up. I'll handle it.
Right. lot of training to do.
I almost forgot to link up my jaws.
My turn.
Of course.
Right.
I'll handle it.
Leave it to me.
An opening. You kept up.
Advantage. I'll handle it.
Leave it to me.
My turn. Hi. My turn.
Okay. Hostiles neutralized. Yes, proceed.
All right.
Now,
I'll handle it.
Right.
leave it to me.
My turn.
My turn.
My turn. Hi.
Right.
My turn. Done. But we can't relax yet. Advantage. Okay.
Right. Hi.
It's my turn.
I'll handle it.
My turn. Hi. We should keep going.
Actually, that's probably better. So, and we can use. Oh, still more.
I'll handle it.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Hi.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized. Yes, proceed.
Okay. Again, we're somewhat fortunate. Torment, forts. Well, that's the reason why. Why she's sucking so much. That's due. Harvest. Athelas. Shield 3. That's a pretty awesome little and a gem. Need to. I'm gonna put a. I put demonic scythe on there. Ah. Yeah. Full shield. Maelstrom. I can make her an attack. I can make her a beast. That's 2. Make her defense up a little bit. Effort. Shining. Okay, cool.
Of course. My turn.
Right.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Of course. Right. Oh, we did it.
Modify. Quartz. Made 2. Orbit. Quartz. Made 2. Made 1. It's my Eevee. Set my Eva up to 100%. Yep.
That one's annoying. Watch out.
That must be it. Yeah, it looks like the monsters the hotel zone has asked us to deal with. Laura, Fee, are you two ready? Of course. I'd like to ask that you put Fee and myself on the front line for this battle. Have another go for a combat like? Well, this is a good chance as any. Alright, Laura and Fee will take point for this fight. The rest of us will back them up.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
My turn. Let's get this over with. My turn.
my turn.
What?
I was careless.
Run.
Of course.
Alright.
It's my turn.
What the?
Of course.
It's my turn. How about this? No time to waste.
Ooh. Rain there's a smooth criminal. Why the?
Well, that was... You know, maybe you should just stop worrying about trying to form a...
Yeah, I mean, I can see why you really...
No. I don't want to hold our group back more than I'd like to withdraw from active combat and take a more supporting role for the duration.
Why?
But Laura, it doesn't make any sense for you not to be...
Don't be ridiculous. If anyone should be benched, it's me. It makes sense when you consider what each of us brings to a fight.
No. My own immaturity is there's still a part of me that refuses to I'm sorry. I didn't think and I apologize for the distress. I came to realize during my club activities that
Laura...
as such, Reem,
Denied. Actually, I'll be the one withdrawing from frontline combat.
Huh?
Rain?
This seems awfully sudden.
During all the battles we fought, one thing stood out to me. I couldn't help but notice that under ordinary circumstances, Laura and Fee's fighting styles complement each other perfectly.
Well,
You think so?
Interesting. What do you mean?
Laura's the ideal knight, standing strong in the thick of the fight, dominating enemies. Then there's Fee, the ideal vanguard, overwhelming the opposition with her speed and creating openings for Laura. During the practical exam, none of us should have stood a chance against the two of you.
When you put it that way, it does make sense.
If they could form a combat link, they'd be virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't think that's escaped you two either. That's why you keep trying to form a combat link, but there's something stopping you from connecting with each other, whatever it is. It's been frustrating both of you this whole time.
it's exactly as you say.
Okay, so, since that's how things stand, it makes no sense for you two to just give up and withdraw from combat. In fact, considering everyone's relative strengths and weaknesses, it makes the most sense for me to fall back. This way, you'll have more chances to work out whatever it is that's standing in the way of you forming a link.
You have my thanks.
we'll take you up on your offer then.
That's what I like to hear.
You really can be audacious sometimes, you know. Just like you were with me and Eustace.
You think? I don't really think I did anything out of the ordinary.
That's so you, Rain, to not think anything of it. Still, thanks to you, there might be hope for these two after all.
We'll do what we can.
But first, we need to get back to the hotel, right?
Okay. Something wrong? It's just me, or do you guys hear us and not off in the distance? Oh. Is this a secret passage? It does seem to be louder here than it was before. You know, I feel like I've heard this tune somewhere before. We should try and see where it leads. Great, let's see if there's some way to open it. I knew there was a mechanism like this in the underground passage. I can hear the melody more clearly now, too. Looks like this leads out to the surface. Okay, let's follow the passage and see where we come out. Here goes.
Right.
Leave it to me. It's my turn. That takes care of that.
Advantage. Okay.
It's my turn.
Of course. My turn.
Okay. I'll handle it. Target's eliminated. Let's get
Okay. Ah.
my turn.
Of course.
It's my turn.
Okay. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Right. Hey. We should keep going.
Oh.
I spy treasure.
I spy with my little eye the goods. Yeah, you'll be hearing that from Fee a bunch later. Make sure we got all of the treasure chests. Yes, we did.
There's a light.
The sound's getting louder too.
We must be getting close to the exit now.
Ah, that's the matter, Pop. So we're not far from City Hall. Ah, I would have guessed that those underground tunnels would split us out somewhere like this. Well, that's remained unchanged since this has created since the Dark Ages. You can really feel the city. Seems like the network of passages here is even bigger than Berehar's underground waterway. Alien. Something wrong? Oh, sorry. I was listening to this and then I realized that the musicians playing it over there are actually friends of mine. They look like students. They seem exceptionally skilled for their age. Oh, they are. I'm really proud to know them. Would you guys mind if I went over and said hi? No sweat, go ahead. Perhaps we should go and greet them too. Those students over there came here to perform pretty often. They're pretty good too. I wonder what academy they're from. Today was so fun. See you tomorrow, Rosetta. It's gotten pretty late. Let's head home, Coco.
Where are you all from? I'm pretty sure I came here to a dead end if you go up there. Oh well, just be sure to stay away from the plants. My grandson and I take care of them every day.
Go see my friends, yeah. Be nice to introduce ourselves to. Ah. So I pretty much just went in a circle. Walking in circles. Let's go see my friends. Ah. Do I have to? Wait. Elliot? Elliot, you're back. Hey, great to see you again, Morris. You too, Ron. Dwanka. Feels like forever since you've been around. You seem like you're doing well. So, who are your friends? We're Elliot's classmates at Thor's Military Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you. It seems we're all about the same age, too. You're Elliot's hometown friends, huh? See what the uniform is that? Oh, we're students at the Music Academy. Music, huh? Yeah, it's an academy that puts the main focus on music. The school itself is in the outskirts of this district. A lot of famous musicians have graduated from there. That explains why you all play so well. Thanks. Our academy always plays a concert they hold during the summer festival every year. Classes are over by the day, so we're just adding a little polish before our performance. Alright, this does seem like the perfect place to practice. Yeah, I can't believe how good you all got now. You are always great, but you've improved a ton. You must have really been practicing.
You really think so?
Well, we have been practicing. I'm practically hearing the songs in my sleep now. So true. I guess I'd be pretty disappointed if after all that we weren't even getting a little better. I wish you were here at the Music Academy with us. Oh, don't misunderstand. Doris has a really good reputation and all. You're still practicing the violin? Yep, in club practice. You end up joining the Academy's wind orchestra, actually. I'm glad to hear it.
You're really good. I hate to hear you giving up. Hopefully we'll get another chance to play together someday.
Yeah, I'd really like that.
Whoa. Is it that time already? We better get back to the academy. The festival will be here before you know it. We've got practice to do.
I do admire your dedication to your craft. If you've got some free time, it'd be great if you could come to see us perform in concert. Cheers for all of you. The more the merrier. Thanks, looking forward to it. See you later, Elliot. Alright, later. Elliot. Hey, are you? No, it's not that. Anyway, how about we swing by the hotel and give our report, then head back to my house? This is probably busy cooking up a storm right now. Okay. Let's be off then. Heck yeah, that's another 5,000 Mira. In my pocket? That night, after enjoying a wonderful meal prepared by Fiona, we were invited into Elliot's room.
incredible.
He could open a shop with all the instruments here.
A piano, violins, wind instruments, a robust percussion section. I'm assuming the papers in the cabinet are all sheet music?
There's no way you can call this just a hobby.
Yeah, coming in here, this must look like some rabid obsession to you guys. You know, my mom was a pretty famous pianist. Being raised around music like that, my sister and I ended up sharing her love of music.
Really?
Looking at all this, I can see why you decided to join the wind orchestra at the academy.
Still, why didn't you go to the same school as the people we met earlier?
Fee?
Wait, Fee, that's not...
Don't worry about it. I'm sure this comes as no surprise. But I'd originally planned to attend the music academy.
Oh.
My sister and I grew up listening to our mom play the piano. Dad was more the strong, stoic type. He didn't know much about music, but he was head over heels in love with her. Our home was always filled with the sound of music, and it kept our family smiling together. But 7 years ago, Mom got really ill. Eventually, she passed away. After her death, my sister and I both wanted to follow in her footsteps. She enrolled at the music academy and began working toward a career as a... Naturally, I tried to do the same, but Dad wouldn't hear of it. It's one thing to have it as a hobby, but the idea of a man of the Empire making his living through music is absurd. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, he just shook his head and refused to listen. Then he started recommending one military academy after another, trying to push me toward a career in the army. Eventually, I didn't have much choice. I had to give up my dream of attending the music academy. I hated him for it. I really did. I'm no good at fighting, never have been. I'd get smoked in a real war. But after some research, I found one academy, Thor's, offered plenty of music-related classes, and that about half of its graduates end up in careers outside the military. In the end, I met him halfway and chose to enroll at Thor's.
That's the best way to go about things, you know?
Kinda pathetic, huh? You've all got great reasons why you're there at the academy. Then there's me, who'd rather be on a stage than a battlefield. But I couldn't go against my dad. For a while, I started to think that maybe my passion for music had kinda cooled off. But I'm still full of regrets about the music academy and the summer festival concert, so I guess it hasn't after all. I wish I could just crawl into a hole right now.
So that's how you ended up at Thor's.
I had no idea.
Do you regret it? Coming to Thor's and all?
Huh? Of course not. Why would I?
So, you don't?
Life at the academy keeps me busy, but I still have time to perform with the wind orchestra after class is out. And I feel like I really broaden my horizons every time we go on a field study. Honestly, I feel like I get more out of Thor's than if I had just enrolled at the music academy without much thought. Maybe it's because whether I decide I want to be a musician or do something else totally different, I'll at least have the chance to choose what I want without someone deciding for me.
Elliot.
Wow, you've really given this a lot of thought.
You really are strong, Elliot.
I wish I thought so too. I still feel jealous when I see my friends who went to the music academy putting their heart and soul into their music. But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all. Besides, if I hadn't come, I never would have met you guys, would I? I'd regret that way more.
How can you say that with a straight face?
Maybe he's just oblivious.
I didn't think I was saying anything particularly
I figured that most people would blush saying something like that.
Still, this is Elliot we're talking about. He can get away with it.
You're the last person who should be saying that, Reen. Actually, I guess I do have one regret after all.
Oh? What is it?
Remember the summer festival concert my friends said they're going to be performing in? Back when my mom was still alive, she performed in it, and my sister played in it 5 years ago too. So I was really hoping that I'd be able to take the stage there one day.
believe it's already past 9. We ended up staying at Elliot's longer than I thought. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to break out the coffee after our meal, too. She even invited us for breakfast tomorrow. Hardly been here a day, and she's already my favorite person. I'll have to thank her properly at some point. Properly, you say? Still, you know, I've lived here all my life. It's only now, after that I'm running around doing field study tests that I'm realizing just how big this city is. Yeah, I'll bet. Just going to slip tomorrow's tasks into the guild's mailbox, right? Right. Yeah, they should be delivered first thing tomorrow morning. Considering how organized my father is, I don't doubt they'll be delivered in time, though I do worry what we're in for. That's a terrible feeling it'll put us to tasks that are far more difficult than we can actually handle ourselves. Yeah, I can see what you mean. All the more reason why we should finish up our report and hit the sack early, I suppose. Hey, what's wrong with you two? Tired or something? You've been awfully quiet. No. Not really. However, listening to Elliot has finally shown me what I must do. V, I challenge you to a duel. What? Okay. Tonight, right? Yes, tonight. I fear I won't be able to sleep until this has been resolved. Hold on a minute. Where did this come from? A duel? What are you talking about? Exactly what it sounds like. He and I will face each other in single combat to determine a victor. That is all. Oh, that's all. Are you kidding me? I can't do it in a popular area like this, especially not at night. You wake the whole neighborhood. How about the park where we're at? Matter Park, I think? That seems an ideal venue. Here around the exit from the underground passage should be nice and quiet. That doesn't sound too bad. Honestly, Ring, you're not just going to go along with us, are you? Oh, shit. Capital might have a heady nightlife. That's no excuse to cause a commotion. Bah. Alright, let's head over to the park then. Trams are still running, right? They run until around 11. Are we seriously doing this? Park scenery is an almost mystical air at night. It's nice. You're in luck. Not too many people taking a leisurely stroll at this hour. Okay, that may be true, but this is still a capital. You really shouldn't be fighting here. How did it come to this? Put a sock in it, Magus. I apologize for burdening you this. I really appreciate you keeping watch. This is ridiculous. Anyway, let's move over to that gazebo we came out earlier.
What a pleasant evening.
It's pretty relaxing.
No denying those two have some surprising similarities.
What a shame. I want to keep those thoughts to yourself. Yeah, I'm begging you, please don't cause any trouble here. Oh, that would have been hilarious. Oh, Chief, please, you've had far too much drink. Just as it back already.
Shut it. You're trying to start a fight here, punk? Come on, tough guy, speak up.
He's talking to the pole.
I don't see any people in this part of the park.
I'm fine with here if you are.
All right, Fee. Here are my conditions. If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past. At first, there was something about your strength from the moment we first met. I could tell you were holding back, and considering your build, your combat proficiency is extraordinary. It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through
No doubt.
Really? Yeah. All things considered, Fee's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
To add to that, You were once part of a Jaeger Corps. I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, how can the path of the Jaeger be seen as anything but corrupt? I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strongly opposing values, I could not accept you. However, I was mistaken. After hearing Elliot's story, I asked myself again why it was that I felt such resistance to fighting alongside you. I tried to ascertain my own feelings, slowly and carefully, and that was when I finally realized, during all these months we spent together, I've known deep down that you were worthy of my trust. Our values had nothing to do with that judgment. It came from my heart alone. But in my stubbornness, I refused to acknowledge that one simple truth. In my heart, I had already deemed you worthy of trust. Yet in my mind, I still couldn't see past our incompatibilities. I suspect that contradiction was what prevented us from using our Arcus to fight as one.
So, that's how it was. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I noticed during our fight with that monster earlier.
You weren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along. You live your life so... honestly. I guess somewhere along the way I'd given up on you ever accepting me.
I see.
Still, what does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
It's very simple, really. I want to know because I like you.
What are you...
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I've taken an interest in or have a high opinion of. I felt like this several months ago with Reen, and I feel the same way now. That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now. That said, this is simply an act of self-indulgence on my part. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm not sure what to say.
That's our lore, all right.
You really have something else. It's fine. I don't mind telling. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you?
It's fine, because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle. I'd much rather consider it an honor, bestowed for a hard-won victory.
Fine by me.
Just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight?
All right, I'll officiate. Neither of you need to hold anything back. If I think it's getting too dangerous, I'll...
Very well.
Thanks.
Go!
Impressive.
Same to you.
Then I won't hold back. Allow me to show my strongest skill learned from my father.
Then I'll show you my strongest. Learned it from the boss himself.
I couldn't even tell who won.
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to, but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Really?
Well, I suppose it is what it is. I'll simply have to continue my training and challenge you again another time. And don't forget, I still wish to duel you as well.
Wait, why me?
Honestly.
Actually, I lost this one.
Huh?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw. If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
That's
She has a point.
Well then.
very well. I'll accept this victory.
Well, anyway.
I guess the two of us should go for a little stroll.
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
I have no objection. We're all in this together.
Okay. I used to be part of a Jaeger Corps called Zephyr. Before that, my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields. I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of. Jaeger Corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger Corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down. To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield. One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphide. We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Together. Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation.
We know all about them.
People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us. Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel. They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell. After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went. Then, just like that, I was alone again.
I don't know what to say.
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Yeah. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up. She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. I told her about what happened, and she introduced me to the principal, and after that, what?
That's quite a history. Listening to you tell your story really brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been. But I feel like I finally know you. There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but at least this gives me a base. How about it? Care to mix things up a little?
Oh. Let's do it.
Now wait just a minute.
Should have known. I guess I've had this coming since the practical exam.
Well, it's at your discretion. I doubt either of us has the energy to...
But we'll give it a try.
You gotta be kidding me! We haven't got a chance against them!
Come on. This is a good opportunity to see what they can really do. Let's just think of this as a little bonus for a field study. Give it the best we've got.
But I don't intend to hold back. So I expect no less from both of you.
You have my thanks.
Here we go.
I'm not going to hold back. Fine, I'll do it.
My turn.
Okay. Wow.
Of course.
Should have seen that coming.
We should keep going.
That was fun.
We did it.
Uh-huh.
It's like they're off in their own little world.
I think we've just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo.
Hey, what are you four doing? Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Students, are you from one of the local high schools?
We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket in the park.
What in... please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable, though admittedly rather complicated explanation for all of it.
We're very sorry for any trouble. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it seems we weren't totally successful there.
Perhaps dueling in the park wasn't as good of an idea as it first seemed.
Maybe the underground tunnels would have been better.
You know, it's a little late for such deep insights. Besides, who do you think were the ones who started this? Don't just act like you're some innocent bystander.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you. Keep up the good work.
Huh? Are they all? It's almost time for breakfast.
Oh, it's you, Elliot. So,
What's wrong?
You might say we had a pretty eventful night.
Look at these geriatrics. On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare. Isn't that right, Fee?
And you call yourselves men?
How can you two just waltz around like that after last night? Are you even human?
Whoa, whoa, just calm down.
Wow. What the heck did you guys do last night? The two of you look like you've been chased around town by wolves, but Fee and Laura are all buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later. First things first. Let's grab the list of today's tasks.
Wow, so that's what happened to you yesterday after you guys left. I feel all left out now. You have our apologies. Listening to you talk about your resolve yesterday strengthened my own. I simply couldn't wait any longer. I'll treat you to something later. Consider yourself lucky you didn't have to endure 2 hours of police questioning afterward like we did. Oh, so this is why y'all seem so tired. Yeah, it's not the lack of sleep that gets you, it's the mental fatigue. Oh, so did you receive another packet of tasks from the governor? Yep. Probably delivered first thing this morning, before we were even awake. Okay, we'll look over them once we've finished our breakfast. Agreed. Make sure you have plenty to eat, so you have lots of energy for the day ahead. There's plenty more where that came from, if you can manage it. Dan Burdo. I think I know what that will. So you got quite a variety today, too. Yeah, one of them looks like it'll take us to an area we didn't get to see yesterday. Yep, that monster extermination request from Heimdall Park. Shouldn't have any problems getting there on the trains. Heading from Otter Park, where we were yesterday. Luckily, I have to visit a number of locations today as well. And considering the festival begins tomorrow, I expect the city will be buzzing with excitement. Still, no need to rush. Well, take care, everyone. It'll be fun just walking around watching as everyone gets into the finishing touches on their decorations. Right. Thanks, sis. Thank you so much for making us breakfast. Alright, let's get started. These jobs aren't going to do themselves. Okay. And with that, we shall save. And